Oh my God. Wow. I mean, look at you right now. Just everything about you screams success. You say you want to have a multi-million-dollar company, you want to be a famous athlete or an international superstar. Well, I can tell just by looking at you. I mean, your characteristics, what you're wearing, everything about you screams success. I mean, I see it in your eyes right now. Oh, guys, I wish it was that easy. I can't even see you right now. This is a freaking video, but today we are going to be talking about 7 signs that you are going to be successful. So you think you've got what it takes? Let's find out. Alright guys, so these are 7 qualities, characteristics, and signs of successful people. So the first one we're going to talk about is a positive mindset. And this is really one of the most important ones that we're going to talk about today, because when you're starting a new venture, you really do have to be an optimist. It's really easy to have a positive mindset when things are going well and your business is making money and you have fans. But when you're starting out, no one's watching and you're going through the struggle and the sacrifice, it's really difficult to keep that positive mindset. And the people that are able to overcome all of the struggle are the ones that have a positive mindset. That's what gets them through, because they're able to kind of step back and see the big picture and know that if they continue to push forward, that eventually their dreams are going to happen. So positive mindset is an absolute must. Number 2 is I have to have it type of mentality, and I like to call this one obsessive drive. And this is something that when someone who's successful gets an idea in their mind, it almost becomes an obsession to them. It's the first thing they think about when they wake up in the morning, and it's what keeps them up restless at night. They put in all of the extra hours that they have, every single minute they have to spend on that idea, focusing on it, working towards it, putting in the action. They are spending because they want it, and so they have to have it, and they're going to obsess over it until they figure out a way to get what they want. So number 2 is obsessive drive. Number 3 is always learning and asking questions. Successful people always approach situations as a student. They're constantly absorbing new information and always growing and learning and evolving. And this is so important, because being an entrepreneur or chasing after a crazy dream, you have to be resourceful. Being resourceful is one of the main skills that it takes to become successful, because when you cross over problems, you have to be able to find that information, learn how to do all types of new things so that you're able to kind of figure out how to solve problems and how to make your business work. So number 3 is always asking questions and being a learner and approaching life as a student. Number 4 is being a finisher, and this is something that all successful people do. They always finish things. It's almost like an uncontrollable type of thing, where if they start a video game or a book or a business idea, it doesn't matter what they have to do to get it done or how long it takes them, they are going to pass that finish line. And this is something that really separates the people that are extremely successful from the ones that aren't, is that ability to take things from the beginning to the end. Because most people get really pumped up at the beginning and they put a ton of energy and effort in, and then as the time goes by and they're not seeing those consistent results, then they kind of start to plateau and slowly decrease their efficiency. Whereas successful people continue to push through. Something that is a really good way of kind of figuring out if you all have that quality is with books. Like, do you start a bunch of books but don't finish them? Because I know it's something that I used to do, where I would read a couple of chapters and then I would put it aside. And this kind of is a quality that shows that you like things easy. And if you can identify it, then you can start to kind of change it and become a finisher. But this is an absolute must, because if you're not finishing things, you're not ever going to achieve that really high level of success. Number 5 is surrounding yourself with people that are above you financially and lifestyle wise. And this one is super important, guys. Who you hang out with makes a big difference. If you start to kind of take note of people around you, you'll see that people that aren't successful like to kind of surround themselves with people that are below them. And they do this because it makes them feel bigger. Whereas successful people surround themselves with people that are on the next level, that are higher above them. Maybe it's, someone that has a bigger business or has more money or a better lifestyle. And the reason they do this is because this next level of people that they're surrounding themselves with is the next step in their life, and they will eventually get there. It's not something that's random. I mean, this really is a formula. Who you surround yourself with is who you will become. So surround yourself with people that you want to be like, people that inspire you, people that have passion and ambition and are doing amazing things with their lives, and you will do the same. Number 6 is always being a competitor. And people that are successful are normally rising to the top because they are so competitive. It's a part of their DNA. They have to do things better, faster, stronger, smarter, and quicker. And so, you know, this is really why everything works. I mean, capitalism, politics, sports are all built up around competition. There is always going to be one winner in every scenario. And so, you know, the people that are successful are the ones that have that competitive edge. And then number 7, the last one we're going to talk about, is being a risk taker. No one that's ever achieved crazy success did it without taking risks. Now you have to be able to kind of mitigate the risk and figure out what's worth it and what's not. But the chance of success always has to outweigh that fear of failure. So these are the 7 signs that you will be successful. Maybe you have some of these qualities, maybe you don't. You know, no one is perfect, no one has 100% of these, but if you can work to achieve 80 or 90%, I guarantee you're gonna see results. So start to step back and identify the ones you have and the ones that you don't, so that you can start to implement them into your everyday life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you slap that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications, guys, because I put out new videos on making money online and entrepreneurship every single week.